Episode 84, because last time he was fucking up.
Yeah.
He kept saying 82, it was 83. And I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, because I was saying, like, I thought we already did that, but.
Yeah, I was on one. I don't remember how to.
Like, shit, hey. It ain't no numbers.
Yeah, just like time is all relative. Oh, man, episode 84. I'm Jordan Carmichael.
It's your boy M.
And this is another podcast, and we're live streaming now on Sundays. We release
Sunday.
Audio gets put out Mondays on your favorite services, and YouTube at some point after that, because I got shit to do and stuff like that. So
Life happens.
But yeah, man, what was I just saying? Fuck. What was I just talking about? I just forgot it that quick. Damn, I'm getting old.
I'm not, but I am, but that's not an excuse for not remembering.
What did I just forget? Oh my god, we were talking about GameStop and anime games and pre-orders and oh my god, that's.
And then you was saying how they thought that you was working at Hot Topic.
Yeah. Because shit, I don't even remember now. Maybe I was gonna say how I wanted to work at Hot Topic when I was younger, but then I was like, I don't know if I look because this was back when it still was like. Hot Topic was, the
like
grungy goth store.
Yeah, it was like,
And I'm black, and I'm like, I ain't never seen no black people working Hot Topic, and I don't necessarily dress as crazy as they was at that time. But the one up in Chalcedon, I don't know if you ever seen a dude with the long beard. He been there since I was a kid. Like
I know about that, but I don't know how far back
you remember. Yeah, because I started going to Hot Topic. Probably 8th grade, 9th grade, 2004.
Because he got long straight hair too.
Yeah. And he been in there since then. I'm like, bro, how you stay in the game?
That's my story, man. He been running that place for years. Man. That's funny. That's
pretty. And even through it going into this pop culture era, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty funny. He's like, fuck it. I'm the manager, shit. Probably everybody just be like, you cool? All right, that's fine. I did go, and when I went in there the last time, because it usually is now it's pop culture shirts on the wall, in the front, and then they do the hardcore shit in the back. And when I went there the last time, they kind of rearranged it. And I thought they didn't have no band shirts at all. I was gonna be like, "Oh my god!" Y'all really just don't care.
What's this world coming to?
Pop figures everywhere and shit. Good grief! Next will be the earrings is gone.
They just slowly but surely turning into a toy store.
Man, it turned into Disney and shit. And it's tough because they got that box lunch store now, which I don't really know who owns that. But it's basically everything pop culture in there and Disney shit. And then you got GameStop sell shit, Think Geek or whatever. So it's just everywhere.
All selling the same stuff. They all got the same items.
And it's funny because, there's always been Foot Locker, Foot Action.
It's just now it's getting to the point where it's starting to seem kind of video game-ish. You know what I'm saying? That way, you go to a Pokemart in a different town and they just have the same shit. As
same clerk. He's oh shit, he's going in there. I gotta get over there right now. I freaking fly.
That shit funny, man. It's weird. It's not weird, I guess, because it's always been that, but I don't know.
You been doing all right, man? I didn't ask you the how you doing question just yet.
Yeah,
Not that this is a therapy show or anything.
Yeah, you know me.
But I do care about you, so I don't think I'll be neglectful.
I'm just saying, but nah, I've just been chilling, man.
Can't tell your boy you care about him back in the day. Man, what?
Yeah, that's weird. All right. Anyway, I guess. Damn, man, you can't even show love your homies. Nah, man, keep that over there. But nah, I just been chilling, really. I got that, I got Fighter Z on the Switch.
How is that going? Does it run smooth on there?
Yeah, it's not too bad. When you do some of the, special moves or whatever.
It'd be hold on.
Yeah.
Load up on you.
It'd be kind of moving a little slow a little bit, but it ain't too bad, though.
Said, wait a minute.
I got all the little... Well, I had bought... Because it was on sale. So I got the like Ultimate Edition. So that way it was, cause it was only like $20.
Oh, okay.
And then I think I bought I don't think, but I bought the newest Fighter Pass, cause it had just came out. You know, like the day before or whatever. Whenever I got it, sometime last week or whatever, week before last.
Yeah, I debated about getting that season 3 pass, but I haven't been playing it enough to like justify it. And usually I'll end up getting it something. I'll probably go on sale, but I haven't played it a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, cause you hadn't played it in a long time though, even on PlayStation.
I haven't been even messing with it for a minute, and that's kind of why I was like, And then I was kind of wanting to watch Dragon Ball Super, and I kind of started watching that again a little bit.
Yeah.
Just, I guess, whenever I'm not playing it, because I didn't want to do both. But that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
I've been watching Dr. Stone, too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, dude, I thought, for some reason I felt like you had already finished that. Or you was close
I watched all of what they had on Adult Swim, and I thought that was the end. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I thought that was the whole season, and then I got on Funimation, and I seen that there was more episodes that I hadn't watched. Mm-hmm. It goes to like 20 or something like that. Yeah. So I just had needed to watch the rest of those.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had stopped watching it because I had got to like episode 7, which I had said before. And I've been thinking about going, it's all these animes, man, and stuff as we always say, so I'm not going to do that again, but yeah, and I'm like probably close to like chapter 100 on the manga, so I was kind of just like, do I want to see what I just read? 'Cause that's what I'm doing with academia, and I want to do some stuff that I haven't like read or already know about necessarily.
And that's why I hadn't been. Well, that's kind of what helped me decide to go ahead and get the rest of them Demon Slayers. Because I was like, well, I already started reading it. I don't want to watch it now. I just want to finish reading it and like, keep it on that and then watch something else.
Yeah, man. Demon Slayer. Because I just read volume 11, which goes to chapter 97, I believe. Yeah, where they at right now, boy, it was already like some bloody shit going on, but now it's like, holy fuck, like dudes is getting chopped type shit. So I'm just like, not to spoil anything, but it gets pretty gruesome. I was reading it at my, because I go to take my daughters to cheerleading, and I took them. I was like, reading it in there. I'm like, man, this motherfucker kind of gruesome me sitting here, but yeah, that mug is pretty raw right now, and it's like, I think it's. If you all the way caught up on it, it's like damn near to chapter 200 now. People make it seem like it's getting close to ending, but I don't know that for a fact. And I'm trying my best to not get spoiled on like what I haven't read yet. Yeah. And I don't know when season 2. Well, the movie's supposed to come out at some point this year, I believe, which covers the stuff after the anime, so it's canon. It's not just some like whack BS stuff. But yeah, I'm really hype on that movie because that arc is gonna be. When you get to that stuff, you're gonna be like, man, this mother raw.
Yeah, the covers is looking pretty crazy, and I didn't skim through them because, like I said, I had went there, and then I went back. So when I went back, I was like, I had to like decide, did I really want to spend like, it was like, you know, $40-$50 because they $10 a piece. So I'm like, damn, do I really want to? Is this really looking like something that I want to, you know, invest my money in and stuff or whatever? But I was like, nah, I don't care. It's too late now. I'm diving in.
Yeah, man. I think it's a good investment. You know, it's just like games and anything else with like reading. Because, like I said, I had read, because it took me a while to get through some of the books just because how I felt my life was, or like my attention span was going. Like I read 11 in like 2 days, so you definitely gonna like blaze through them and shit. Cause like and it's obviously less words than like a regular novel, so it's not like reading some Dean Koontz book where it's like a page is like 10 pages of a manga or something. You know what I'm saying? So I guess it's a little easier to get through. With maybe I am on rat mind syndrome where I can't have too much coming at me. Cause shit, I was watching I started watching Haikyu because you had said you had started it. I don't know if you had finished it or not.
Yeah, I did. Well, I got to the end of season 2. I think season 3 is on there or something, but it's just a sub.
Subs. He was like, you hit your bridge.
Yeah, I'm like, dang, man, I ain't got time for that right now.
Oh shoot. Cause I'm probably in I'm like episode 14-ish, and I've been actually watching the dub because I was just like, let me see if this one's actually good or not. The dub version, and it's decent. So I was like, it's cool. Like some of the voices are like, but for the most part, I'm like, this isn't bad. So I'm pretty happy about that. I don't like it as much as Kuroko right now.
Yeah, that's a basketball one, right?
Yeah, so I'm kind of like, I still like it a lot, but trying not to do that like comparison of similar genre of anime. So, but it's just kind of it seems like it's a little slower in the beginning than like Kuroko was, but then I'm getting to the point where they like actually in matches and shit now, because like they were just kind of doing the let's figure each other out, and I'm trying to figure out if I like people.
I mean, I not like comparing it because I never watched that one, but just from how I felt about it, it was pretty slow. Yeah. Like in the beginning, it was just kind of jabbing around and like playing and like not playing or whatever. But
yeah, I mean, for people that don't know, Haikyu is basically what's his name, Hinata, main character. He's
Shoyo or something like that. Is that somebody else?
I can't remember. That's all I have to end up looking up. But he starts out like in middle school. He's like, he likes these people. Somehow he ends up figuring out he likes volleyball like on TV or something.
Yeah, he was walking past the little, TV in the store or whatever.
Nobody had that shit no more. But yeah, he's walking past the TV and he saw a volleyball player. He's like, cool, but his team, there wasn't no team at his school. So he's just like playing and practicing by himself, and he had to like get the girls' team he had to practice with, basically, because it wasn't a boys' team.
Because he pretty much scrounged up the boys' team himself.
Yeah, he was like, hey, bro, man, come on, please. And he ends up, like, basically not having the skills yet because he's just kind of learning on his own. But he's, like, super athletic. And then he ends up meeting, like, his rival, like, pretty early. And like, he gets curb stomped by, like, the actual team in this tournament. Yep. And then he ends up going to a high school the next year. And that rival ends up being at that school. And this is when he actually starts learning how to play and stuff. And this is also how Kuroko is, too, where the main character isn't, like, the best player. He's just kind of, it's like, the adversity storyline. And he has, like, that one specific thing that he is good at, but it translates into him being able to work with everybody else and stuff. So, but yeah, it's good. And my kids started kind of watching it with me, so it's not a bad anime for kids. Yeah. They say, like, small cuss words, but it's nothing like...
Because they not kids because they in high school, but they, like... freshmen.
The angsty age.
Yeah, exactly. So they like cussing, but they just kind of like,
damn it, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Hit the ball.
And especially because it's like sports and, it's a lot of passion behind it. So it's really just like, damn it. Like that kind of shit.
It definitely has like the anime sport thing where it's like, somebody hits a ball a certain way and they're like, oh man, that's the special quick attack.
Whoa.
Like, and then one guy, like, the sniper, like, eye thing. I'm like, all right, man.
We going to spike that mug.
But yeah, it's pretty cool so far. I'm digging it. I can see why it has a nice fandom behind it. And I haven't really been watching anything else anime, I don't think. No, I lied, because... So we went to C2E2, which I guess we should talk about that. We kind of just chilling. We went to C2E2 last weekend. My days are crossed once again.
Because it seemed like it was like 2 weeks
ago. It was like forever. But I had ended up getting a new Gundam, which I can show on video because we're on video. And I was watching, there's always been Gundam since like the 80s or whatever. And typically, it's all the Gundam, Mobile Suit Gundam shows have been like war like stories and shit like that, galactic space battles and stuff. But recently, I was telling you this at work the other day. There's Gundam built fighters, and then there's like 2 seasons of that, and then now there's Gundam built divers. And basically, it's like if you just put Digimon or like Yu-Gi-Oh in Gundam form. So it's like kids in like the real world of like if we were able to do it, like, oh man, Gundams are tight, man, but now we can play them in this virtual reality world and shit. And so I've been watching that. Where's it at? I've been watching Gundam on YouTube because like the official like Gundam page is like actually has like episodes, and you could watch Gundam on like Crunchyroll and Hulu and shit like that. But I guess, I don't know, not all this stuff is on there, maybe, I'm not sure. But so I'm kind of been watching that, but once again I keep watching like late at night, so I'm like falling asleep on it.
End up passing out.
But it's cool so far, and I'm watching the dub of that too, and the dub is not too bad. Couple of the like adult characters have like them weird creepy voices. I'm just like the one guy's like, oh yeah kids, let's go play some Gundam. Like, wait, what? No. Leave me alone.
That's crazy.
I was thinking about if you would build one or not, because like it takes time to do. But I'm like, Marlon might actually build one if it's like a small one or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, one of them days you just kind of chilling and shit, like, because it like when you do it, because I haven't built one in like years, which is like the new one I got. What is his name? Zeon Gundam, which this is from Divers, the 2nd season, Re-Rise. Animes always do them colon names and shit, but it's like it's one of those like kind of zen things to do. Yeah, I would say, and I'm not into like building too many like model things. Like one of my brothers used to do like cars back in the day, and I was like, oh, that'd be cool, and I never did. But like Gundams are like big ass robots, so it kind of makes sense for me. Like, and I'm not even like the biggest mech anime person, which is like a genre in itself a little bit. But like I don't know, and I haven't really watched a lot of Gundam anime, so I kind of just like watching the divers and fighters. Like it's more like, oh yeah, let's go play type shit, and like the slower war stories and stuff. But yeah, it's cool. I was thinking I'm trying to figure out even when I'm gonna build this shit. Yeah. But I want to. And I started like looking at people's builds on like Reddit. I'm like, oh man, it's so tight. Like people get to that point of like spray painting them and like doing like detailing them and shit like that. Yeah. So it's like, man, high level shit.
Yeah, it's crazy when you think about like each little thing that you might want to do and how deep of a dive you can you know what I'm saying? Like if you was just like, all right, I'm about to build one, then next thing you know, like now you're in the garage with like tape and spray paint and shit, you know what I'm saying? And just like, damn, like this went from just a little quick build in the room to a full project now.
Yeah, I need to change the damn Twitch thing as I'm bullshitting. But yeah, man, that's what I like about. I think that's when I don't know how to type. That's what I like about some things is when like you can have it on like a small level, and then there's like the deeper level to stuff too. I don't know how to type, Marlon. Help me! Help me! I hate my keyboard, and it's just me probably just saying that shit, because I'm trash. But yeah. You so you really haven't been playing, because I know you say you haven't been playing your PlayStation in like years and shit.
I turned it on the other day and I played for a little minute, like an hour or two. I played on Call of Duty because they got that 1v1 mode or whatever.
Is it not gunfight?
Yeah, it is. But it's like the I don't know. It was because it was one mode that was like that where it was like a team deathmatch gunfight though. You know what I'm saying? I think I was telling you about it, and you just kept respawning and having to go and collect the dog tags or whatever.
Oh, was it one that like grind or whatever?
Yeah, or something. It's like that. But it's just regular, and it's just you and one other person. You know what I'm saying? Just 1-on-1. It was cool. It wasn't nothing special or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Out of ordinary. Just regular Call of Duty shit. So that's about it as far as playing the PlayStation goes, though.
PlayStation wise, I was telling you about how I like keep going back to try to beat Bloodborne.
Mm-hmm.
And like I'm literally on the last boss, and I've talked about this whenever the fuck ago. And like the other day, I got dude's health to like so fucking small, like I could smell the wind, like you know what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I'm about to do it. I'm about to rush in, and I'm dead. And then I try again, and I'm like, fuck this game. I don't understand why I can't beat it. Like, that's crazy. And it's like I know I can, but it's like it's one of them games like it's your fault if you fuck up or if you die or whatever. But sometimes like, come on, man. Like, so I gotta get through it, man. Like this game's been out for 5 years, and it's like I'm tired of not having beat it. Like for real.
It's gotta be on the list.
And it's weird like. You know, Twitter and all that stuff has been out for however long. And I probably just didn't pay attention to it as much. But I think over time, more people have realized how good of a game Bloodborne is. Because, like, when it came out, it was like, it got a lot of good reviews and everything. Mm-hmm. But it seems like people have, like, given it, like, more chances now. And, like, people that were kind of, like, meh on, like, that genre of game at that time.
Yeah.
So, like, now it seems like there's a lot more people be like, man, this is in the top 10. Like, my video game, this is my favorite game ever and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Which is cool to see. And we've kind of talked about, like, what our favorite games are in, like, loose categories. So, I don't even know if you have, like, a definitive one for you personally, but...
What, favorite game?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah. Because there's a lot of people that, like... And we've talked like Mario 64 being a lot of people's favorite game because like that was like an epic thing back in the 90s for them, or stuff like Zelda's and just different games like that. And there's usually some people have like those one game they always say, this is my favorite game ever. Mm-hmm. And then there's like them obscure ones and blah blah blah. Anyway, it seems like Bloodborne is kind of creeping into that discussion now of like this is like one of those games like people will say it's their favorite of all time and stuff. Mm-hmm. And you know you can ask a lot of people at a convention or something, probably get so many different answers, but it always seems like it goes into like almost like a rap hip hop debate where people are like, oh yeah, Reasonable Doubt or Illmatic or you know those same kind of albums, just for like either it is their favorite album or it's like a nostalgia thing, or it's just kind of like well everybody else says it's their favorite and I like it, so I guess it is my favorite too. So because I don't even know what my favorite is.
What album?
Or the video game or album either really. I know like my favorite albums, but my list will always change.
Yeah, that's true.
Like video games, it's like I said, it can turn into like a nostalgia thing or just how you kind of felt about it. Cause I mean, and I've said like God of War is probably like my favorite game, but it's in my top 5. But it's just tough to say, man, cause it's always something else coming out, and do you base something off of how good it was then, or do you base it off of just like longevity and how many games did we even like play after so long? You know what I'm saying?
What games got you through a certain like life situation? You know what I'm saying? Would you play to like escape and it's like, yeah, that's my favorite game. Wait, nah, maybe it's not. Maybe I just was clinging to that game because I needed to. You know what I'm saying? Get out of.
Or it's like that's all you had at that time and shit like that. Cause even cause like you know. Because, like, Mario 64, and I've talked about where I didn't play it until so much later in my life to where I'm like, man, this doesn't even, like, add up to me how people can say it. But if I was to have played it back in 96, then maybe my perception on it would be different. But I was playing Crash Bandicoot and stuff and shit like that, so that's what I like better in a way, or, you know, Sonic and shit like that. So it just turns into a perspective thing, I guess. Yeah, I just ramble on, but I hope you understood what the fuck I was just saying.
Who, me or the audience?
You, everybody. Back on my ramble bag.
Audience.
I forget what the fuck I had on the dock today, honestly, but I was just kind of talking because it's been a fucking while.
Yeah, we got, you know, it's cool when we do that sometimes because then it like gives us a decent amount of stuff to talk about, whether it's game news or not.
Because I'll be thinking about, like, during the week, like, what can we talk about? And then I'll be like, maybe. I don't know. It's always better when it's, like, natural to me.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, man, this was natural. And this coincides with like stuff I've been watching. I don't know if you had anything else or not. I don't want to keep talking. You got something to say?
I don't think so. No.
Because we've got the dog. He's 4 months old or whatever, and I'm kind of like we got into a bad habit of having him in his crate too much, just because of like shit going on, whatever, and trying not to, him just running around being crazy. Like, I'm trying to, like, keep him out more. So I haven't been, like, in this room as much as I have been because it's just too much shit in him for him to fuck up. Yeah. So I've been having to be downstairs with him more. So I ended up being down there with Xboxes down there. So I started watching Castlevania again this past Saturday. Yesterday, whatever. And I forgot. I knew I was in Season 2. And Season 3 just came out. So I'm like, shit, let me go ahead and watch it because it was on, like, the top of the page, whatever. And I'm like, damn, this motherfucker is tight. Like, I knew it was tight, but I kind of forgot how good it is. Yeah. But so I started watching that again, so I really can't even spoil it because really Season 2 is really just about Trevor Belmont and Dracula, like opposite sides, and them figuring out how to get rid of Dracula, but Dracula's trying to figure out how to get rid of all the humans, basically. Anyway, so I started watching that again, but Xbox, they updated their dashboard again.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, man, because I turned it on. And I was like, man, what the fuck is this? And, like, usually my kids would be on it. Or my wife might be every now and then. So I was like, I don't even know when this updated. So I went online. And I guess it was just within the past week. It did. But now it's like, I guess I could pull it up maybe. But it's basically how, at one point, I don't even remember how it first started, but it would look like Windows 10 and shit, kind of, with the blocks, and then they kind of changed it, and it's still kind of like Windows 10, but you could, like, go side by side on, like, the games to store the whatever, and now it's like it's up to down now, and I'm like, this doesn't even make sense. Like, why do they do this? Like, I don't understand why they, changing anything right now. And I mean, I guess they trying to make everything uniform to get into this next bag of tricks and shit. Let me switch the thingy-majig. Yeah, so it kind of looks like that. If you can see what I'm talking about. I don't want a video, goddammit. Yeah, it kind of looks like that now, where it's like your main shit is at the top. Yeah. And then you scroll down on it and, like, you go to different pages and shit. It's just, I don't know, it's just dumb. I don't understand, like, what they be doing.
They just be playing around.
Because it's like, it just seems like they just be doing too much. And it's not like the PlayStation UI is, like, the best thing ever either, but I feel like I can just understand it more. So I don't know, it's just kind of whack. Because, yeah, it was like that at one point. Like, damn it, way back. But yeah, this shit just kind of trash. Like,
Xbox crazy.
And then it was running slow as shit. Like, I have the first Xbox One, so it's like, I don't know how bad it is compared to what I would assume the X and stuff is obviously better. But it was like, man, I was trying to load up. I was trying to see how much storage I had left. And I had like 15% of my storage left, for 25 maybe. So I'm like, can I delete some off of here? And all this stuff I had on there, I kind of wanted to keep downloaded. So I'm like, that's cool. And then I went to go to Netflix, and it took forever just to load up. Like, it was horrible.
Man, that's crazy.
And trying to load up the store was slow, too. I'm like, this is trash.
And
like, I don't
Xbox
understand.
users tell it, it's the fastest.
Man.
I mean, I ain't saying nothing. But, according to Xbox lovers,
people,
they be like, man, it's the fastest system.
Whack. And my new friends that I met off the internet, I be talking to on Discord. A lot of them play on Xbox. Cause I was like, man, who on here play Monster? They're trying to find people to play with, and they all like, man, we on Xbox. So I'm like, man, no, shut up. Ain't no crossplay on here. Yeah. Which Capcom need to get on that though, but
yeah, cause I feel like that game should be cross play.
I think
it would be. I mean, I feel like it's a big enough game that it's like, I don't want to say important, but it should definitely be cross play.
Yeah, I feel like a lot more games are gonna head that way this next gen.
Cause you gotta be, you need teamwork on that mug. Sometimes like, you need all the help you can get.
Yeah, I'm trying to get you back on the train, man. I'm trying.
No, I need to just. I mean, you know, I just gotta get on the PlayStation.
So you just got turned it
Play
on.
that mug, man.
Oh man, you haven't been playing Stardew at all?
Yeah, I still been kind of in and out just a little bit. I mean, cause I said, I got
my
that,
corn.
Yep, I got that Dragon Ball, so I've been trying to play that, and I just been kind of trying to jump around. I got back on that River City Girls or whatever it's called for a second, and like 2K.
Sound like a roller derby team.
Yeah, it kind of. I mean, it's got the roller derby vibe.
Yeah,
it makes sense. But yeah, I played a little bit though. I'm just man. I'm just hype about Animal Crossing.
And I am too, which we're segueing into, cause shit, we never talked about the Direct 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you had watched it or not.
Nope. Now after you sent me that video and I started watching it, then I ended up doing something else and then I forgot about it, cause we didn't end up, you know, talking about it yet or whatever. So
yeah. We're I'll just go here. But yeah, basically, I mean, the Direct had a lot of shit. So and a lot of it had to do with the one big thing that I liked was how you start off on Animal Crossing, which I don't even know. I guess a lot of people know Animal Crossing, so I guess I should still explain it though. So Animal Crossing, which I don't even know why it's called that besides the animals, and I guess you could have crossroads or something. I don't know.
It's just like, you know, it's just like a
PedX
sign. You know what I'm saying? Like pedestrians.
Maybe.
You know? I don't know.
But Animal Crossing is basically a life simulation game, but not that serious of a life situation, because you just kind of like, you're on like this one, you're on a deserted island, and Tom Nook, the Tanuki raccoon looking thing, once again is like, hey man, you can have a tent, and if you make some money you can get a house, and then there's gonna be people moving in and stuff, and you really just kind of like build a community with like cute little Nintendo people and shit like that. But yeah, it's one of those games where you have to just play it to understand. I know you haven't played it yet, but just from like what you've seen, you're like interested. I didn't Stardew's kind of wet your whistle on that type of game. Because I knew when I had first played New Leaf on the 3DS, I don't really remember why I wanted to play it, but when I did, I was like hooked for like a minute. Yeah. But yeah, in the Direct, one of the things they showed off the museum that's gonna be in there. They show, oh my god, they show the museum. They showed how you can like transmog the area. I probably should have just went to YouTube and looked for the Direct actually. That would have just been easier. Oh my god. No, I don't watch you. About to get blocked by YouTube and shit. You can't show their stuff, man.
Yeah, you was a good show.
But yeah, I forgot you watched that. But basically, like, you can transmog your island now to where before you could just build like paths and stuff. Cause my hair is sticking everywhere. You can like build paths, and now it's like more detailed like path building. It's one of those things where Nintendo kind of gets you, cause like Pokemon, they're like, we're gonna give you one more thing that you should have had 10 years ago, but now we're gonna let you have it. So don't be alarmed that this is old news. But yeah. So basically, you water plants, you sit with little cute frogs, do shit like that. You can have what? That was weird. They're like, oh yeah, you can be on different hemispheres. You like can catch frog, catch fish. You can get black people's skin now.
Yes.
Which I don't understand how that's something too. We're like happy about. It's like, man, you motherfuckers should have had that shit last time. Yeah. You can look high on the game.
Yes.
Oh shoot.
Checking all the boxes.
You can have a small house. You could have little plants and stuff. as I'm video explaining, and you can have cool shoes and shit. But I was more so hype about. I don't even know where it is in the video, but you can like build waterfalls and shit. Yeah, here it go. You can make cool paths. You can make a sandbox for your kids that you won't ever have because you don't have kids in Animal Crossing. You can make a waterfall. Have a life without kids. Which I am going to play with my kids on this. I'm interested in seeing. But yeah, that stuff's pretty interesting. Like, to me at least.
Yeah.
How you can do like, because like a Stardew situation, which is all about like farming.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I mean, you like kind of help the community on that one. But like Animal Crossing is more just about like making a community for everybody. And it's like, it's about you, but it's also like, the townspeople can like help you and like give you items and stuff, but it's hard. It's hard to explain, man.
I'm just ready to play it.
I think what is kind of your take on it from what you've seen and everything? Like, what are you looking forward to? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, well, I guess because it's basically like you said, like Stardew, like I don't know, a more detailed version of Stardew where you making the community instead of just joining the community.
Yeah.
So I just want to run around and
do shit.
Do shit and just put shit randomly and hang out with people and stuff. And because I mean, I know it's gonna be online and stuff, so that'll be interesting to see. You know what I'm saying? And play with other people and however that is going to work.
Yeah. It
Cause I still never played Stardew like.
Multiplayer.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot it even had multiplayer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a big thing too with this one. Is that you can't. I mean, there's been multiplayer in Animal Crossing since the beginning, like GameCube, whatever. But this one, you can have it set to like you can play with random people, and you can kind of just be like, oh, we're friends, and we can run around and do shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can have like your best friends, and they talk about it at some point in this direct. And you can have like your best friends. And like kind of each help each other is like, you know, life on that place or whatever, and like you can cut trees and like plant stuff and whatever. So it's like that's something cool that they added where you can kind of join up and have, I think it's up to 8 people in a world at a time. It looked kind of cumbersome a little bit though in like videos I have seen, but yeah, it's just hard to explain, man. Because, like, I've just been hyped since they announced that they were finally doing it. But, like, it's really just, like, it goes back to, like, I was talking about Gundam, where you're just kind of in, like, a zen mode situation where it's just, like, I'm just going to kind of chill out and plant some trees and talk to some, like, dodo bird neighbor I got.
Yep.
And it's also cool because, I mean, it is like Stardew 2 where you start with, like, you know, one plant. In this situation, you start with a tent, and then you're like, "Oh man, I'm gonna finally catch some beetles and do whatever." I haven't really explained everything on how to make money in this game, but you're paying like free interest loans and like building up houses and stuff, like style it however you want.
Yeah.
So it's just one of the things where why does my almost 30-year-old black grown ass want to play this little kiddie game? But it's funny because. It seems like more adults like care about it than anything.
Yeah. It's just like, but it's just like that same with like The Sims and how I was like, you know, realizing that I was actually like having a good time and like spending a hell amount of time playing it.
Yeah.
It's like, what's happening? Am I, you know, I'm just playing with dolls at this point. It's like, no, man, you know, I created it. I'm in control. It's that like level of like, you know,
agency or just kind of like that whatever the word,
being over a whole community of people or whatever.
Like
I choose what you do.
You live by my rules.
It's my world, punk.
Like that creepy big sister or something. You do what I say.
Sit down. Shut up. Play that instrument for the next 3 days.
Oh shoot! One thing that does suck though. And it falls into Nintendo and their online services being kind of crappy, is that there's no cloud saves. Because there's always been this like trick for people on Animal Crossing where you can, like on your DS or whatever, like move the clock on your console to like do shit early. And then you can get like certain stuff later that you weren't supposed to get, like special like event stuff and things like that, like a Halloween package or something. So on this one, I guess they're doing it so where you can't like kind of cheat the game, which cheating Animal Crossing to me is just dumb, and I don't know why people would want to do that at all. But and even they did announce in the direct that special events like birthday stuff or Halloween or Christmas, whatever, like they're not putting those in until like it actually happens. So it's gonna be like an update each time. So even if you were to try to like go and like later down the road, it's not even gonna be there for you to like cheat and get it.
That's cool. But
it's still lame though to not have cloud saves, because if something happens, like, you know, your shit gets stolen or something, it's like, bro, like I need my save.
Yeah, exactly.
And they've said like you can call like customer support and like get your shit back, but it's like, that's dumb. Yeah, like I should just be able to be like click a button and there's my stuff.
Yeah.
But and they also, you can't just do voice chat like over the system on Animal Crossing. Like you gotta use the mobile phone app, which is dumb.
Of course. I just only play locally. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? We gotta be in the same room or something, man. That's stupid.
Yeah, like,
I don't like that.
Yeah, that's on the lame side of things.
But that's Nintendo, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nintendo do what they want,
making things difficult.
You also can have like ladders and stuff, but yeah, man, it's one of them things where when it comes out, you're gonna see like the internet like going crazy and shit. Like everybody, look at my character, and like the clothes on there look pretty swaggy too, from pictures I've seen. And look, I don't know how much there is, but it's a lot. But yeah, I'm excited, to put it lightly.
Got 2 weeks.
If we even explained it at all. Yeah, man, this monster going so fast.
Time, boy.
So fast. And there's been a lot of like Doom Eternal and Animal Crossing like cross promotion, because they both come out that same day, which has been more so been Doom doing like funny stuff or whatever. Yeah. Nintendo would be like, I don't even know who you are. Oh shoot, what is this? Gosh darn it, there was something else in games that just happened. That's kind of important. The Last of Us is getting a HBO show. Did you see that?
I think it's they was talking about who the director's gonna be or something, or who was writing it.
Yeah, I know Neil Druckmann, which is the director from Naughty Dog or whatever, is gonna be working on it. So it's not just gonna be one of those things where the team isn't like working on their own shit. The director of HBO Chernobyl creator Craig Mazin, and then Neil Druckmann. I've never watched Chernobyl, but I've heard a lot of good stuff about it. I don't even know what it's about.
Is that a show?
I think so. Or limited series, yeah.
Oh, okay.
One of those small things. But yeah, so it's in good hands, I guess. They haven't really said like too many details. I really didn't read the story. Because I was just kind of like, well, it's The Last of Us, so either it's going to be the same story or they're going to try to reconfigure things. But it is supposed to be Ellie and, what's dude name? Damn, what's bro name?
The dad or whatever?
Yeah, damn, what's his name? I can't even think of it. Joel? Joel, yeah. Joel? I think that's his name.
Yeah, probably.
Main character of Last of Us, Joel? Yeah, Joel and Ellie, but, yeah, and they, yeah, so they're supposed to be in it, but they haven't said who's going to be playing the characters or anything like that. I'm kind of interested in it, and I guess just because I like Last of Us enough to care, but I'm still scared at what's going to happen of it converting to TV. Like,
yeah,
what are they really trying to do? I'm not sure if it's going to be a limited series or not, or if it's going to be like, they try to make it like a long-standing show. There's a lot of limited series now.
That's the thing. EPs and limited series.
Let me
5
give you 2
songs. Yep, 5 songs in one episode. One 45-minute episode.
Shoot, I just got cold in this room. It's usually hot as shit. So yeah, I'm kind of excited about that. And I kind of forgot that Last of Us 2 comes out like really soon. Like what, in May? Like PlayStation's lineup, like all this shit's like coming together now. Yeah, May 29th. So we got Final Fantasy 7 remake come out next month. Then May we got Last of Us. And they just announced Ghost of Tsushima.
Which I still forgot to watch that.
Oh man, we should watch it now maybe.
Watch that trailer.
Yes, that comes out June 26th. So PlayStation's all kind of coming together with all their final exclusives and shit, which is pretty dope. Cause you said you didn't watch the trailer, which I guess we kind of should maybe, even though it's gonna fuck up the audio goes on other shit. F it. Turn up the volume.
Live.
Yo.
When we fight, we face our enemy head on. When we take their life,
Yeah, man.
we look them
They
in the eye with courage.
it's definitely like a movie trailer.
This is what makes us samurai.
It's pretty badass, man. This made me think of South Park, Mongolia. If you ever see that shit.
We will face death
The
and defend our
if you're not, if you can't see it, it's really about samurai and Mongolians, and they're about to go battle and shit.
Mongolian
I
barbecue.
didn't really know what the story was at first. Oh God.
We must, Lord Sakai.
The
That is why you and I are both.
I can't tell if I like the graphics or not,
Mm-hmm.
because they're like nice, but then they seem too nice.
Man, you are the ghost.
You can tell they did like motion capture on the lips and stuff.
Never serve you.
But I also feel like looking at it from a video to the computer doesn't do it justice. Like,
Yeah.
just seems like 4K and lighting and everything is really gonna make it like super vibrant.
The vengeful spirit, back from the grave to slaughter the Mongols.
If you continue down this path,
I'm curious
you will be no better than the Mongols.
how the difficulty levels is gonna be. Like, is it gonna be like easy, medium, hard, or not? You know what I mean?
Deserves to suffer.
Definitely looks pretty good though.
Yeah. Cause a lot of these games that have been coming out in this kind of style have been like Sekiro and stuff, where it's like difficult. But it's like just the type of game you want. I would assume you have to have like a balance of
I am samurai.
progression. And how are they doing that is
Sacrifice
questionable.
everything for my home.
Yeah, it's pretty raw. Yeah, man. This trailer, I think, like really kind of sold people. I would think like people are already hype about it, but it was like, how much did we really know at first? You know what I'm saying? And this also goes into like the kind of like Death Stranding, where you have to remember it's gonna be a video game. You know what I mean? Like even with a trailer like that, like when like the prompts come up in the beginning, you're like, oh man, I gotta press triangle. You know what I mean? Like, I'm hoping the HUD on there is gonna be like pretty small or like light, so you're not always got shit in the way.
Looking at it, you can see the scenery and stuff.
Or like I don't want like a whole bunch of icons and stuff, because that'd be pretty cool. Like for it to kind of give you how are they gonna transition your mind to like traverse that place or whatever? Because I don't really know if it's open. It seems like really open, but I don't know if it's like open world though. You know what I mean?
If you can just run around. Or if you just kind of got to stay on the path most of the time.
So yeah, I'm hyped. And that comes out on my wife's birthday, so I was just like, I told her, I was like, the game comes out then, and she didn't even remember what it was, so she didn't really get the joke, but so I guess I gotta make a choice, huh? Yeah, Last of Us 2 comes out. I know you didn't mess with the Final Fantasy 7 demo, but that was the Final Fantasy 7 remake demo came out the 2nd the day before the game was supposed to come out initially.
Mm-hmm.
And I played it. I played it that day it came out, and it's only like a 30-minute-ish demo. Like I guess it's close to the beginning of the game, whatever I believe it is.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not tripping myself out on that, but you can definitely tell, and which they had said, like it's gonna be so much more expansive than the original like beginnings of that game, where between like just story elements, like cutscenes and like extra like side quests and stuff like that. So I don't know how much more they're adding into like that part that you do in that demo, because I'm assuming they probably could maybe, but I don't know. It's pretty detailed. The battle system, which is like more like action based, and it's more similar to like the Crisis Core I was talking about on PSP, where it's like action and like you press square to like do combos. But you gotta press X to go to like your menu for like abilities and like items and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You get like two different. You press triangle, I think. You go between like one like mode of fighting, and then you go like Punisher mode if you press triangle, which gives you like heavier attacks. And I didn't even know, it's like people said online, but like the touchpad actually is worth something on this game, because it shows like what enemies are like weak to and shit like that, which I didn't know. Because there are like some enemies where you have to use like magic on them, or like lightning or fire or whatever, like get them weak.
Yeah.
So, and they had explained this like at E3 and stuff. It's gonna be a lot of, you start the game off with just Cloud, and then Barrett comes in, and so you have to like figure out Barrett can like shoot stuff in the air, so you like gotta switch to him to like get stuff out the air, or like switch to Cloud because he has lightning magic. So you need to like use lightning to get this robot out the way, and then like use like this set of moves, and like it's gonna be like kind of a strategy situation, not in like a Fire Emblem way, but you definitely have to like pay attention and like using like your gauges of like your ATB, which is like the stuff you build up with moves, but you use that to use like abilities and shit. So it's kind of like, to put it easy, it's not gonna be hard to figure out, but you gotta pay attention though. Like you're not gonna just be able to like mash square all the time and like beat up enemies and shit. Like there's still gonna be like some tactical elements to it.
Yeah.
But like I said, it was just like the 30-minute demo where you like running through beating up dudes, and then like the last like 10 minutes is like a boss fight, and you got like escape out of there because it's about to blow up and shit. But
I seen some like pictures of side by side of like the original.
Oh yeah.
And the remake.
Yeah, and it's definitely it definitely does make like a difference. It seems like people that were really into it, like the old version, are kind of less happy about it, and I'm not sure why. Like me, I've played it, but I'm not like beholden to it. But I can tell like where people can be like, hey, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
But it definitely like with the more depth in the characters and stuff, because even Cloud, like he talks. He's not a silent protagonist, even in the first game. But this one, in the beginning, you get a better sense of like the type of person he is, where he's just like, man, I'm just here to do a job. Like I don't really give a fuck about y'all. Like I'm just here to make some money type shit, because he's just a mercenary, and everybody else, like the Avalanche people with Barrett, which they're going against the Shinra company and blah 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 whatever. But yeah, it just gives you a better sense of like care and like, interaction with the people and like understanding what's going on and shit. They definitely like, and the game is all about like kind of stuff that's relevant now with like environmentalists, like, and people taking care of the planet and, evil corporations and shit like that. So it's like weird that it's kind of coming out like at this time, even. And that's always kind of a relevant thing. But yeah, man, I'm kind of sucking on explaining it, but I was kind of like, I'm still hype on it. It turned into like one of them situations where you're like, oh man, this is a video game. Like I'm actually playing it kind of now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you're kind of like, it's here now, even though it's not here until really next month. But I was just kind of sucking with the combat, honestly. So I was kind of making it hard on myself. I'm excited to see like what they're doing. I think I don't know if they've really said and it's only part 1 of the remake. But I think it might be like a 30-hour situation. I'm not sure, which is good because it like if you only play like the old version, then like all this stuff is really only like 5 or so many hours. So it's gonna be interesting to see. But yeah, I'll stop talking about it because now I feel like I don't remember what the fuck I played. So I damn near forgot I played it because like I streamed it and shit, but. And I was like, man, what the fuck am I doing? I was fucking up because there's like there's these one enemies that like jump all over the fucking place. And I was like, man, this is annoying as shit. And you had to, like, do, like, a specific thing, whatever. But, yeah. What's next on the dock, Marlon? I have no fucking
I don't know.
clue.
I never even... I mean, I don't think that...
Did I not share it?
It wasn't on the thing this time. Shared with me.
Oh, damn. Yeah, it really wasn't nothing on there anyway.
Yeah. That's also what I was getting ready to say. I know it wasn't actually much.
What the fuck was I about to say gaming related? What am I about to say gaming related? Did we talked about Xbox One X and like smart delivery and all that shit with like buy one version like on this one, it's on the other one, whatever, yeah, I don't know. Yep. Nintendo and Levi have a collab coming out.
That's tight.
Get your Mario 501 jeans. God, I cannot remember. There was some other stuff that was kind of important. Video game wise, maybe not. I'm kind of upset, and this is not gaming related, that No Time to Die, the next James Bond movie, got delayed until November because of coronavirus situation. And like when I told my wife, she was like, man, what? It don't even make sense. And I was like, I guess it kind of does because like travel and promotion and going all these plays and stuff, and
yeah,
I don't know. They're saying it's they gonna end up losing some money from doing that, but I'm just like, I don't know, man. And this isn't a political show. I don't even really. I mean, I understand it's like a serious thing, but it's like I don't even know if anybody can really tell like how serious this shit is because like people are dying from it. But it's like I don't know if it's just people that are like older people or people that aren't getting tested in time or what. And it's almost just seems like a flu situation, but they don't have
saying like people got like weaker immune systems or whatever, or just like, you know, or I shouldn't say weaker, like weakened.
Yeah, more susceptible to more dire outcomes. Cause yeah, I mean it's a scary thing. Cause if you've never like had something like that, shit. Like I mean, have you ever had chicken pox? You have. See, I've never had like chicken pox or measles and shit. So that shit frightens the fuck out of me now. They say like when you older, it's worse. I guess. So I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, cause and this I don't know. Cause it's like another. It's like you said, like when you get older and you get the chicken pox, but it's not the chicken pox. It's it's something else. But
yeah,
I don't remember. I can't even think about it.
Yeah, man, it's just kind of weird because like they just canceled with the South by Southwest convention, which I never really knew what the hell that is. It seems like it's a whole bunch of stuff that they do there. Like GDC conference got canceled and E3 is considering canceling, but that's not for like a couple months. They haven't said. So it's curious seeing like what they're gonna do. And I haven't seen it, but I guess some like flight tickets have like gotten lessened in price because of the virus. So like a lot of people are like, fuck it, I'm going on vacation because it's like $100 to go like Miami or something. Cheap. It's like, man, y'all wild. Somebody said a corona-cation or something. Like niggas is ignorant. Oh man. God damn, I really felt like there was something else gaming wise that I wanted to talk about, but I can't think of it.
I don't have nothing. And I ain't even gonna lie, my stomach's starting to act a fool right now.
You actually hurt? I mean, you actually ate or something?
Yeah. Well, no, I didn't like eat no breakfast or nothing, but I had like ate later at night, or you know what I'm saying, later at night.
This dude ate a burrito and shit. Well, hopefully you don't explode. I guess this guy that had the Nintendo PlayStation prototype console. I think he sold it for $360,000 at an auction, and then, but I guess like some months ago, somebody offered him like $1 million and he didn't take it.
He's like, man, I just take what I can get. Forget it.
Like, dude, Stu, like, and once you see $1 million for that, like, I'm like, all right, bro, I'll take it.
Yeah, you can have it.
You could do way more with that $1 million than you can with that Nintendo PlayStation with no games. It's gonna do anything for you.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, I don't really got too much other gaming stuff. I don't think, man. Like I felt like I did. I haven't really, like we had talked about, I am not really playing too much.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been acting like an adult lately between my kids and stuff, so it's kind of been tough.
Yeah.
I've played a little bit of Grand Blue, and I kind of like after we were at C2E2 and I got stomped and shit on the arcade version. But I only played that like a little bit. Like a couple new characters came out, and I still have money on that Asian account to buy one of the characters. I bought her, and it's like a pretty technical character. So I'm like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to learn shit, but like I talked about Bloodborne. And I really haven't been doing shit. I've been playing Monster Hunter again. Like I was saying, I'm trying to get you back on that mud.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that's like the game I want to spend time on until Animal Crossing comes out.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know, it's just the mood I'm in, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Plus, and even I was thinking, I was like, man, we really ain't played like Duty or nothing in a while. Like, it's kind of weird. Like, we was like consistent on that shit for a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, shoot. Oh, man. My back. We were doing, I was saying we should do a new segment of like grind your gears, like Peter Griffin type stuff, or maybe stuff that's positive out here. I didn't know if you had anything or not on the good or the negative side.
No, it ain't really nothing. I'm just sick and tired of like the weather around here. Like that's just
you know
stupid.
what, Mother Nature, you motherfucker.
It's just like 1 minute it's snow. It's like literally 1 minute it's snowing, and then the next minute it's like 50 degrees outside.
It's horrible.
And it's just like what the fuck? What am I supposed to do with that? It's so dumb.
You know, when we used to do like more weather reports like last year when it kept being weird.
Yeah.
It is just annoying, and like being from Indiana, it's like you kind of are used to it, but at the same time, it's like, bro. Like,
I mean, you know, I expect it to be stupid, but it's like that doesn't make it any less stupid. You know? Like I'm still irritated by it. It's still annoying. Like I don't know, and I guess it's even more annoying because I'm salty because you know I was talking about it on Twitter too, but I'm just salty about not being able to ride motorcycles or nothing, and it's just like. The fact that it be like random ass hot days, it makes me feel even worse. Yeah,
and plus you be at work and shit at nights and stuff, so you kind of lessen your chances. You're like, fuck this.
Stupid.
Yeah, I really had a grinding gears thing I was thinking about memes and stuff, and like kind of just Twitter. We're always on Twitter and shit more now, but like, kind of it just gets on my nerves that like. And this is an age-old conversation, but it's just like, it goes into the clout chasing thing, or just trying to go viral, and all this stuff. And it's like, you know, we trying to podcast and Twitch and everything else, but I don't feel like we on no clout chasing stuff. It's just like, but some people just kind of be like, man, I'd do anything to get a like.
Yeah. Between
stealing tweets or stealing memes or making the same meme but like a different picture. It's just kind of like, bro,
yeah, it's
like,
weird.
You gotta chill out, man.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm just so tired of like seeing people like like the people that are like tweet something and then like in the comments it'd be a person like, man, I tweeted this an hour ago, man, you stole my tweet, man. And then it'd be like, well, or like then it turns into the meme like when the person say a joke that you said but they said it louder so they get the reaction and stuff. That happens to me a lot too. I hate that shit, but it's just, man, people gotta stop clout chasing, bro. Like it's just so lame to me. Like I know like everybody's wanted to be, well not everybody, but people have always wanted to be popular and stuff as I continually mess with my hair. But it's just like a cost to like humanity and just like how much like is it really that important, like you know what I mean, to like have people like always laughing or giving you likes and stuff, and I don't know, and maybe that goes into like a mental thing or how you feel about yourself personally. So I don't know. That's a whole different discussion.
Yeah, people just be like, nah, I want you go laugh at this. It's getting a lot of laughs, so I'm gonna get some laughs if I say it too.
Fucking hate it, man.
Yeah, that shit is weird. Oh yeah, one I guess a positive thing. My buddy Mike, which you played on the PlayStation with him before too.
Believe so.
Yeah, I finally linked up with him and he made me some pants.
Oh yeah.
And I was pretty hype about
that's
that.
Okay. I didn't know that's the same person.
Yep.
What's his thingy majig?
On Twitter is by Michelangelo, I believe.
Michelangelo.
And make sure.
Yeah, because you had them pants on, and I was like, where you get them pants from? I said, this boy got some Jabot Supremes on or so. They like, because it was like jeans made out of jeans, like recycled jeans.
It was some cargos. So what happened was I had like some cargo pants, and they was like my favorite pants. But, and also, so I just basically gave him like a pair of other jeans, which it was some Wranglers.
Wranglers?
And I gave him those.
See who's at my door.
And yeah, he, that's what he does is like mix up clothes and stuff basically, or like, make one of one items.
Yeah.
I was happy about that because that's my boy.
Camera and shit. Who at my door?
They selling cookies.
Is it?
No, I don't know. I'm just.
Oh, I thought they might have walked away. I don't even see nobody. Did they walk away? See, man, I don't like this shit. Don't nobody ever come my door.
It was a ghost.
That's so weird. Oh, I think that's my daughter's friend. She probably called and didn't get no answer or something. Okay.
But yep, so I had them.
I ain't got time to go and say nothing. But yeah, man.
I had to make those pants.
That was pretty cool. How much was they running for? Not to be in your pockets.
No, it was 100 though. He did like 50 little deposit and then 50 when he done.
All right, money bags.
And I had to save up for that.
Yeah,
it's been a while, but I wanted some.
Crazy.
Yeah, I wanted some for like some clothes of his for a while anyway though. So
is he the person that makes the jackets and stuff too? Mm-hmm. Okay, because I think I saw that, but I don't know if it was you that was retweeting it or not.
Yeah, probably. I usually try to, cause that's my homie. I feel like I don't know. We ain't never actually met in person. Yeah, we spend most of the time playing the game, but.
Who did you meet him through? If you met him on Lamont, okay.
Yeah, they worked at IKEA together.
Okay.
And in typical Lamont fashion, he got a lot of relatives and stuff. And it turns out, man, that's my cousin.
That's funny.
So yeah,
that sounds like my wife. She got a cousin in everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, man, all right.
Yeah, so.
I could never do nothing grimy on these streets because I would always get caught somehow. I seen your husband out with her. I'm like, I don't even know you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh man. I want to play that Burnout now that I booted up earlier and shit.
Yeah, turn that mug on. I ain't seen it. I ain't played Burnout in a long time. But I seen that and they got like motorcycles and stuff on there or whatever. That's pretty cool. Them little cars and stuff.
Shoot. Yeah, I had bought that mug. It was like $8. And I only played it for like 8 minutes. Like real shit. I need to take this damn dog out too. He tripping.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. I don't know if I got other stuff really, man. It was
Oh man, I watched The Invisible Man. I didn't talk about that.
Oh yeah. See, you was holding out.
Crazy too, man. That mug's pretty good.
Damn, man.
It was pretty tight.
No spoilers.
No spoilers.
Talk about it.
It's just, it's kind of hard because a little bit is spoilers. You know what I'm saying? Like when you say a little bit, but no, it just wasn't what I expected it to be, which I didn't really have no expectations because I watched the trailer, but I didn't know what kind of movie it was going to be. You know what I'm saying? Especially because the story of the Invisible Man has been made a bunch of times, a bunch of different times. So I was just curious to see what this interpretation was going to be like. And it was pretty good, man. It had, I don't know if you know Elizabeth Moss.
Yeah.
She was in it, and then
Mad Men.
Which I don't know her from now. I don't even know where the hell I know. Oh, she was.
She's in Handmaid's Tale too.
And she was
something else.
Maybe that was
couple movies.
I don't know.
She was Jonah Hill girlfriend.
And Get Him to the Greek.
Yeah.
Okay, that's where I know her from. Then and I also had the little sister from Euphoria. I don't know her name.
Oh yeah, I did see
know.
her in the previews. I can't remember her name.
I didn't know she was in it, but yeah, and then that black dude too. I don't know. I know I seen. Dude. Yeah, I seen him before. I know.
That's how white people be describing it. It's that black dude.
I mean, you know, it's facts. But yeah, it was pretty tight, man. It was real like thrilling for sure.
Yeah. I wanted to see it, and I was surprised that my wife said she wanted to see it because she usually don't mess with like scary looking stuff.
Yeah, and it was scary, but it wasn't like it was a thriller, like psychological thriller for sure.
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, the whole point was like messing with you mentally, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Did you feel like it was like obviously no spoilers, but is it like when a lot of twist scenarios?
Yeah, it was surprisingly more twisty, I guess. I thought it was gonna be. It was like, damn, wait, what? Wow, oh my gosh,
man.
And I don't know, like I said, I didn't really know what to expect, other than like, oh, it's Invisible Man. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like clearly, somebody's gonna be like, he's gonna be blowing in her ear, you know, like doing goofy stuff like that. But yeah, it was pretty crazy though.
Creepo. Oh man, freaking Star Wars, Rise of the Skywalker, like J.K. Rowling-esque, switch up the storyline. Shit keeps coming out. Mm-hmm. Somebody was saying that Palpatine in that movie. Spoiler alert: Palpatine is like a clone and shit. I'm just like, man, get the fuck out of here, man. Y'all just killing me with this right now.
Wait, and what? The last Star Wars?
One, yeah. So instead of him being the same one, supposedly it's a clone or something.
Oh, it was a hologram. Oh, okay.
Some whack shit. Like, just leave it alone. Yeah. You can't save it now. Like, all the people that hate it are gonna hate it.
They doing that thing like with the Avengers, like, oh yeah, man, we forgot to tell y'all that he went back in time, but the time that he went back into
it was daylight savings.
Man, then he had 15 minutes extra time, and now time.
So lame.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, I don't know. It's like, man, I just feel like you wrote that and you know you turned it in and you was happy with it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Maybe you wasn't, but you turned it in. Either way it goes. You said, "Here's my final thoughts." Boom. Just live by it. It's cool. Yeah. If people hate it, they hate it, man. You know what I'm saying? If people like it, they like it. Because either way, you going to have people who don't like it. If you would have changed it up and been like, oh, yeah, he is a clone, and you would have put that in the movie, then people would have been like, wow, that sucked.
Wow.
He was a clone this whole time. What was the point?
Yeah.
So either way, it's just like, yo, just...
wasting time.
Yeah, man. Just stand behind it. You made it. It's yours.
Shit. Christian Bale is supposed to play the villain in Thor: Love and Thunder. Thor 4, however you want to say it. They haven't said what villain, though. But it was officially announced, so I'm curious.
That's cool.
Yeah, I like Christian Bale / him doing whatever is pretty cool.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no details. That comes out next year.
I always think about that, which is... I don't even know how often... I mean, how, like, big of a thing it was, but... He was yelling at that dude on set or whatever.
Oh yeah, it was pretty salty.
He had that recording. He's like, you wanna never come back.
You're fired. You're fired. You're not my boss. You're fired. Oh man. R.I.P. James Lipton.
I don't know who that is.
Host of Inside the Actors Studio. He's also an actor in various things. I always knew him from Inside the Actors Studio, where he would interview like different actors at the school. He had like really notable ones like Dave Chappelle and a few other people. I mean, and like Robin Williams and shit. It came on like early 2000s. I'm not exactly sure when it stopped coming on TV. I didn't really look, but you know, that's when I watched it. Was in the 2000s. It was 22 seasons. I didn't know it was that many years, but yeah, he was 93. So yeah, it sucks. He had bladder cancer, so that sucks too. But yeah, I liked him a lot because he always had like really good interviews. back in the day on the show. I don't know how many people in the newer generation got to catch those. But yeah, if you ever have time, you should go on YouTube and look at that one with Chappelle. Because it was like right after he had, like the Comedy Central shit happened.
Mm-hmm.
Because he had one after that, and he had one where he interviewed James Lipton, and both of them was really good. So yeah, it was pretty, that was been like, you saw how insightful Chappelle was and shit.
Yeah.
But, yeah, man. Who do you want to play She-Hulk? I'm asking you that because I just saw this article and I kind of forgot. Because somebody was saying Alison Brie, and then some people would say Gina Carano.
Yeah, Alison Brie could. She's cool. That's the chick that was on that wrestling show on Netflix.
Yeah.
She's
few
cool.
different things.
Maybe Charlize would maybe be cool.
So I'm trying to think, because Mark Ruffalo has said something about who he thought might be cool. And then, of course, everybody's like, I don't know, man.
Go ahead and get Jennifer Garner in there.
Have her redeem herself, too. Yeah, I don't know who I want. I don't even know. Because y'all don't even know, like, what look they're going for. Like, obviously, they're going to have to transform into, like, a semi-buff person, at least.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like how quirky or how serious and that stuff. And I don't really know She-Hulk like that. I know you've read her stuff.
Yeah, in the last like little what I was reading, she was like kind of timid. I don't know, cause it was like like she was trying to control She-Hulk or whatever, so she was kind of timid and like, you know, kind of acting like Bruce in that way of like trying to chill and be calm. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, cause then there's the She-Hulk that was in like that Hulk cartoon from back in the day or whatever, and she was like, nah, boy, what's up? Haha, square up then, chump. You know, that was kind of the attitude. So, I don't know. It's all over the place.
Yeah, I have no idea. But I just hope it's a good show whenever it does come out.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of forgot that those other WandaVision and Winter Soldier and stuff coming out end of this year, early next year and stuff, too. And Black Widow movie come out in May, which isn't far away. Mm-hmm. Which I'm going to see it. I'm still just kind of like,
Yeah.
I don't know how much we're going to learn from it.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of what everybody looks for. It's like, what's after this? It's just like a singular thing, which should have happened a long time ago.
Nothing's after this. R.I.P.
I saw some girl on Twitter. She was like, people say I look like Scarlett Johansson and she was black or whatever. And then people were like, Scarlett Johansson finally reached her final form. Like, all those roles paid off.
That's crazy.
Oh, man. And then everybody's saying Kylie Jenner looks like Khloe Kardashian dressing up as Beyonce.
They crazy. I was seeing that, but I was just so confused. I hate them, actually.
All of them?
Yeah.
Do you?
I don't hate them, but I just try to stay away from anything that's about them.
Any Kardashian, Jenner related.
I try to give them no energy.
Yeah, and this is not a
that's all they
Jenner,
want,
I guess. But
nah,
I've never had an issue with them too much. Like when they them kind of I don't know, man. Like the tanning a lot or like spray tanning and not trying to look pale, but I don't know. Because people are like kind of getting on Kim about that, and it's like I don't know, man. I don't think she's ever tried to be black.
No,
not like the hair stuff, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
But I think that they just
not caping or nothing.
Money hungry and stuff, and they just don't care, and they just do whatever for
Yeah, that too.
Like relevancy and getting money basically or whatever. Now
all the like making your butt extra big and your thighs extra small, that stuff's kind of dumb. But I don't know, man. Who am I? They rich and I'm not. That's where America
stuff,
draws the line.
Because you would be like, what would be your like goofy ass thing that you would do if you was rich? You know what I'm saying? Because
buy a boat and never drive it, probably.
Just have it out in the driveway on the fucking hitch and show on the trailer.
You can't have that out there. Screw you, man. You know, having a boat would be pretty cool, actually. But
yeah, not around here, but yeah, it would be tight.
I'm one of the simple. I would just go to Eagle Creek and just be on that all day. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
That's always kind of been my thing.
I don't want to. I would be salty if I had a boat and I lived here, like somewhere where I had to drive my boat to another place to get in the water.
You want to
know
have
what
the
I'm
boat
saying?
already there.
Yeah, I just want to like rent out some dock space and like
Yeah.
live in the areas. I'm not about to hitch up the boat and drive it to DC or something. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's
Yeah.
just weird to me to just be like driving down the street with a boat.
Where you
hitched.
taking your boat, Marlon? Yeah, you know.
Like to more land. Like just park it on the street.
Just a nice cosmetic item.
Yeah, and just this is my way of, or I guess if I had a boat and I couldn't go, then I would like ride on, have somebody drive and I sit in the boat. You know what I'm saying? Like have somebody drive my
Put
car.
your sailor
Yeah.
captain hat on. Look at me, guys.
Exactly.
I'm pretty cool. Yeah, man. Shit. Oh, man. Yeah, I think that's all I got, man. I think that's all I got. Yeah, that's it. Unless you
Yeah.
got something else.
Nah, man.
I don't even know where I'm at anymore.
That's all I got for. That's all I got is a deep breath.
Deep breath. Oh, man. Yeah. I guess that can be the end of the show.
Yeah, we already, because the positive note and like what grinds your gears was supposed to be the end, and then
that was
we
like the
started up.
bridge.
Yeah,
The bridge to the end. I don't know.
the bridge to Terabithia.
I just got tired again.
Yeah,
What
I'm
is
just
it?
trying not to, cause
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to not explode. We got new stickers coming and stuff like that. So yeah, man, look for stickers if you're in the area, because I'll probably post them on a wall and people will hate me.
And I don't know if you're in the Indianapolis area or whatever, and you bored. I'll be at 4:20. Pull up.
4:20.
Come and talk to me.
Talk to me.
Don't try nothing, cause
Won't
I'm with
start
that
no
thing, but-
stuff, won't be no stuff. Oh, Lil John.
And on that note,
Yep.
peace.
Bye.